What's up, Citizen Zone? Happy New Year! Because it's gonna be a new year with a lot of new things coming. I'm thinking, I don't know how you guys have been doing, but I am just making a video so I can call out to each and every one of you and say thank you for being subscribers to the Citizen Zone. We've gone through a lot of really interesting things together, and I look forward to moving into the new year with you guys. I mean, it's only going to be till about the 21st or 22nd until we can actually start live streaming again over on this channel, and Project Properness will have to take a back seat to whatever it is that we're doing in the future. For everything that's being said, though, I gotta tell each and every one of you thank you for being here for us through thick and thin, and I hope you guys really do have a beautiful life going up into the new future. I know it's going to be difficult with the Biden thing going on and all these leftists acting like crazy artards, but essentially there's not much left for us to do here other than just wait for the future, because hey man, we can only hope and dream that something might actually happen. We've seen a lot of crazy stuff going on with at least Arizona, Georgia, and a couple other places. But I mean, are we really going to see anything from it? I don't know. But what I do know is that it's finally 2020 is over, and this year has sucked. I mean, for a lot of people, it was a false start, myself included. I thought we were going to have a whole way different 2020 than we did, and I think everybody kind of got their whole entire life turned down. And 10 years ago, I was definitely looking at being in a different place for myself, but I can't be mad at myself for being a failure. I can only be mad that, maybe things just didn't end up the way that they were. It looked really good with all the great opportunities that we had, but something always seems to happen to make something just go by the wayside. Maybe that's just what I'm destined to always be a part of, is, getting so far before somebody just takes everything away from me because they're either jealous of what's happening for me, or, they just decided that they needed a Beamer more than they wanted to have you in their friend circle. At the end of the day, does it really matter? Nah, we made it, dog, and we got 10 more years ahead of us, and we got to make it a good 10 years. I mean, if I don't have kids or, get a wife or something, I'm going to be in a really weird space. But hey, at least we could spend the next 10 years doing something that's going to be good, at least trying to save the country so that it's good for the people that come after us, because obviously there's a huge problem, man. We got leftists everywhere that are trying to absolutely destroy the country by any way, means possible, and it's just disgusting, dude. They want to take away your guns, they want to take away your rights, they want to create and invent new rights, and they want to put you in jail if you speak out against them. And I mean, fascism is finally here in the United States. Somebody tried telling me that fascism existed 4 years ago in the US, and I laughed at them and said, yeah, we've seen white supremacists and we punch Nazis too, but all of a sudden, now we actually have real fascism in the United States. And it's not because of Donald Trump. It was because of Antifa and all of these BLM activists that basically were taking black supremacy, brown supremacy, and all these other supremacies and starting them back up in the United States of America. I mean, they were beating people in the streets. They were rioting in the streets. They were stealing from businesses, tearing down businesses. These are not the people that we've ever seen as being American whatsoever. And, these people are apparently now in charge, and they're going to be making sure that our America doesn't look like our America. America was the land of the free, the home of the brave, but in the next 10 years, is it going to become or re-become the home of the enslaved? I mean, that's what a lot of us think. Debt slaves, at least. We got criminal-in-chief Biden that is probably going to be selling our souls to China for us, and the rest of us are just going to have to learn Mandarin and kind of suck it up. At the end of the day, I don't know. We're cock-locked and loaded over here because we don't know what the future is really going to hold. All we do know is that we tried our best and we did everything that we possibly could to make things happen. And I think at the end of the day, I got to realize that sometimes people aren't just going to want to back you up, and sometimes people just back you up because they're going to stab a knife on your back later, which is, a lot of the people that I think, have come by the wayside in this channel. And, you know, people don't like getting exposed for the pieces of shit that they are. But at the same time, you kind of got to do it to be right. And wherever we are moving forward, it's about being citizens in the zone, because we got to be the best citizens of the United States, because that's what we are. We're not citizens of this banana republic. And I mean, if this banana republic gets bad, I'm full and well looking at each and every single one of you to stand up and fight for what is right, because this country is the best country on the world, and I don't want to see it getting turned into a communist dictatorship. But it's kind of already there, isn't it? As soon as Trump's out, there's really nobody standing in between them and us, is there? Something to think about for your new year, because it's a new year, new you, except for this kind of change is not going to be like the change we saw 4 years ago. I think a lot of people are going to be wondering where the ammo is, why everybody is getting robbed and beaten and broken, why police officers are getting defunded, and why the country's going to shit. And it's going to be because we let these fuckers steal this thing. I know, you're like, but there's still a couple of days. I mean, be realistic. You know these mother suckers got some kind of shady shit up their left or right hand. And at the end of the day, we just got to be positive and hope for the best. So check us out on Project Properness if you care. And I hope you guys have a blessed new year. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, consider becoming a member, and I hope you have a beautiful day.